Technical difficulties. You found it.
Nice talk.
Here we go. Hello. Hello.
Hey ho, hey ho.
Hey ho. How we doing, boys?
Well, we're doing good.
Doing well.
We're doing good.
We're doing.
We're here.
We're vibing.
We're vibing.
We're breathing.
All right. Well, I'm here. I'm host today.
Hi, Johnny.
No Dave.
Hello, Johnny.
John.
No John. Got a small
But-
crew today, but we still got a great show. We got Big Nick, Big Mike,
Hey,
regular size Dante,
Hello.
and tall Zach.
Have you
That's
been
pretty
seeing
tall.
the TikTok comments where it's like a petition to change Nut's name to Big Nut?
Yes.
Yeah.
He comments on every
Yeah.
single
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. I love it.
Big Nut.
I respect it. I respect it.
Yes. We got a great show today. Big Nick, you want to hit us with the intro?
Sure. We got 248.
249.
All right. Episode 249.
235.
I'll use this as the clap.
235.
Give me this thing. We'll do this.
you really hate
All
coffee, huh?
You know what's funny? I start taking off my
It's literally
stickers so
so
no one sees what I get because I don't want to get judged.
Watered down ice.
Listen.
Not
cream.
It's just
Cream
I want it to
down.
taste good. You know what I mean? I don't want that
Watered
bitter
down cream.
taste. I don't want like a black coffee. I got to have something in there, some flavor. You know what I mean?
That's not the only flavor you want. Shit, Nate.
I'm not gonna argue.
Episode 249 on that bloss. Make sure you guys like. What?
What does that what do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's not the only flavor you like. That's a layup.
I just
What's
I
the
know.
layup?
I'll tell you.
Everything's a
Off
layup.
camera. Off camera.
Oh, yeah, off
Off
camera.
camera. Off
We'll talk
camera.
about after Payton Pritchard. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. As Johnny said, we're a little bit of a shorter staff today, but we'll still make it popping. Don't mind
Hey.
me.
What's popping?
And
Brand new whip.
make sure you turn those notifications on. We got plenty of videos coming out this week. If you didn't check out the ones that came out over the weekend, go ahead and do so on YouTube. And
Mug
yeah,
shots on Friday.
mug shots on Friday that came out really good.
Yeah, thank you. Big Flamin' Hot Friday.
That's
That
right.
episode-
Flamin'
that
Hot came
episode
out
was
too.
hilarious.
And the snack time came out on Saturday morning, right? 10 a.m. Isn't that when they're a little? Oh no, Friday 10 a.m.
Yeah, Friday 10.
Friday 10 a.m.
Yeah, I was a little late because Joey was under the weather.
So, but yeah, we'll go through day by day like we always do. I don't want to overwhelm all you, so we'll just go day by day. Nothing coming out today, right?
Do we
I'm
have-
not sure if the basketball video might be coming out today or Wednesday. I'm not sure.
Keep your eyes out for a basketball video out today. If it doesn't come out today, it'll come out tomorrow,
Or just turn those notifications on. You don't even have to do anything.
Wow.
as he would say.
Listen to Mike.
Good
This is
man.
a big Mike.
If only
Without further
everyone
ado,
listened to
Johnny,
Mike.
Let's take it away.
All right. How was your boys' weekend?
Good.
Good,
Enjoyed
man.
the weather.
Pretty
It was
eventful.
beautiful.
Oh, yesterday's weather was incredible.
Went mini golfing yesterday. Got 2 holes in ones.
Oh, congratulations.
Crystal
Whoa,
Caves
very
in
nice.
Auburn. Yep.
Oh, what a spot.
Dude, so you know
You
the
went to
part.
that place there right off of 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's one hole. It's like literally in the cave.
Yeah.
So once it got to the end, I'm just gonna start fucking around. Like I'm just gonna crank this. So I literally just fucking bring it back, launch it, bounces off of every wall like 10 times, goes right in the hole.
Oh.
It was hilarious.
You gotta love it, too.
I was dying laughing.
Yeah,
Good weekend, though.
I love mini golf.
Mini
It's
golf's
fun.
awesome.
You
It's
guys ever
fun.
watched the show Holy Moly?
No.
No.
One of your favorite shows?
It's it's my favorite. One of my favorite shows. It's extreme mini golf, so it's like
Ooh.
Wipeout meets winning mini golf.
What?
And so like the courses are huge, and then in order to get across the course, you have to do like some sort of like activity, whether it's like swinging from a zip line and grabbing onto a pole, or like running over like a flame, like running through a flaming windmill or stuff like that, like something like on Wipeout. And then if you don't make it across, you get a stroke penalty. And so if you make it through, you're at an advantage, but if you don't, then you're at a disadvantage.
That
And
sounds
it's-
so absurd.
What was that show on?
Where do I watch
What
this?
year is
It's on Hulu. It's on it's an ABC show.
Oh my god.
And it's got Rob Riggle commentating, who's hilarious.
He's very
Joe
funny.
Tessitore and Rob Riggle are so funny together. It's produced by Steph Curry, so he shows up once in
Yeah.
a while. Highly recommend it. Honestly, it's a fucking riot. I'm not even joking, like not sarcastically even saying that it's like one of my favorite shows. It's so well done. It's excellent.
All right, I'm down to watch it.
Check it out. Speaking of sports, though, big weekend for sports. We had our first look at preseason football this week.
Yep.
We had a lot of the rookie quarterbacks played this weekend. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields. I'll go through their stats real quick. Trevor Lawrence went 6 for 9 with 71 yards and a fumble. Zach Wilson went 6 for 9, 63 yards. Trey Lance, 5 for 14, 128 yards, 1 touchdown, which was an 80-yard touchdown pass. And then you had and then you had Justin Fields, 14 for 20, 142 yards, a touchdown, and he also ran the ball 5 yards for 33 yards and a rushing touchdown.
Look at that. What do you know?
What do you
Justin
know?
Fields is gonna be solid, I think.
Yeah.
As long as they put pieces around him.
Is that idiot Matt Nagy still saying that Dalton's the starter week 1?
I think he is.
I think he will be the
Jesus
starter
Christ.
week 1, but I don't think he'll start for long. That's the thing.
No, he
It's
won't.
the same thing
Bear-
in New England.
Bears will come out of the gate like 1-3, and
Yeah.
then by week 5 they'll replace
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
That's what I think will
If he wants
happen
to save
too.
his fucking job, you better put him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't draft a guy first overall pick, not first overall, first round pick, and then you have Andy fucking
Playing
Dalton.
behind Andy Dalton.
Yeah, play behind Andy Dalton.
Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense.
No, it would be silly for them to do that, and it'd be if you're the Bears, you gotta compete this year. Your defense is still very solid.
Yeah.
You don't know how many more years you'll have of this squad. You gotta compete. You do have another year past this year because after this year the Packers won't be the Packers anymore. It's pretty much expected that Rodgers leaves after this year, but you have the Bears are better than the Vikings, I'd say, this year.
Is Cousins still that quarterback? Or is he even
Yep.
in the league anymore?
Cousins still the quarterback there. Yeah.
He's a
Anti-
Didn't he
anti-vaxxer.
sign an extension?
Not an
signed a
extension. I mean,
big
he's on a big
contract years
deal.
ago.
a
Oh,
couple
big
years
deal.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's going to be up, but
I think he has 2 more years
I
on
think
that deal.
yeah. I was
I
gonna
think 2
say
more
he's got
years.
2 more.
Yeah.
How about a guy fucking raked in money?
Oh yeah,
dude,
I'm
when they signed him, it was the biggest deal in history.
yeah, I'm
at the
so
time.
happy that the football team didn't get him that deal.
So much money.
Like they were
You guys
so.
did franchise him for 3 straight
Yeah,
years.
I was
Shit.
fine with franchising him. Just keep seeing what you got with him, and if he can prove it. He never truly proved that he was a capable quarterback.
No, he never proved that he was.
You
worth
like that, huh?
You like that?
You like that? That was the
That
most
was-
notable thing that he did.
And
in
the most
Washington.
cringe-worthy thing I've ever seen in my
Yes.
life. That guy is
You like
such a
that?
weirdo.
You
He's
like
such
what?
a weirdo. Have you seen that video of him singing at like his high school,
No.
like something? Like he's doing like show tunes in high school.
Was he drunk?
No.
No, he was
he
very.
is-
You think he gets drunk, Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, there's literally no shot,
Yeah.
dude. That guy is such a weird guy.
He is a weirdo. There's
He's-
also this photo of him from 4th of July a couple years ago, of him cooking some steaks on the grill, and the steaks look like the grossest thing I've ever seen. Like it's just like a hunk of meat, and it just it looks terrible.
Did you hear what he said about getting vaccinated like a week ago?
Oh yeah, he'd rather work
He
in a
said
bubble.
he'd rather set up polyglass in the locker room and separate himself from his teammates than get the vaccine.
Yeah.
And they're like, why wouldn't you just do it? They're like, doesn't it sound easier to just get the vaccine? He goes, no comment.
He's,
Yeah.
he's a bizarre guy.
Well, like,
He's
to
a
each
weird
their
dude.
own, but like, don't be
I'll see
going
if I can
above and
find-
beyond
I'll
like
see if I can
that.
find the steak photo of Kirk Cousins because it's quite a funny photo. Yeah, but like the sticking to football with Cousins. I mean, the thing with Cousins that's always pissed me off watching him play is how he just cannot. He's the least clutch player I've ever seen.
yeah.
He just when the pressure comes to him, when the moment it's his time to shine, he will just wilt all the time. He just can't handle
Unless
the
it's
pressure.
against the Saints.
I know it's like very easy to say about certain players, like, but he is genuinely like the definition of the most average player you'll ever see in your
Yeah.
life.
That gets
Like
paid
he-
like $30 million. Like,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like it's insane.
Big Nick, what do you think of these steaks?
They don't even look
Ooh.
like they're fucking cooked.
No, he's on the grill.
They
Look
don't
at
even
this.
look. They don't even look like those are cooked. They don't even look
Kirk
cooked
Cousins confirmed doesn't know how to cook.
They just look like, yeah. What the fuck?
Like.
It just looks very weird.
Yeah, they just look
Like,
awful.
doesn't look like steak.
Happy 4th.
Yeah, sick, Kirk.
Yeah.
Flop of shit.
Yeah. So that's Kirk Cousins. Yeah, and then you also had Zach Wilson, who many people were already down on for some reason, even though he had never played a snap.
The
Yeah,
second overall
training
pick, at
camp.
least give the
Yeah.
guy a chance.
People-
Exactly. People were always shitting on him. His stats aren't like fantastic, 6 for 9, 63 yards, but he looked good. He had good pocket presence. He had good, he made some really, really solid throw and pressure. It looked like a good performance
I
from
will
me.
say, I saw there are 2 tweets. It was the same exact Twitter account. It was Trevor Lawrence, like, you look at their stats, 6 for 9, 71 yards, 1 fumble, 2 sacks, Lawrence. Zach Wilson, 6 for 9,
This guy
63
no fucking
yards.
offensive line.
People were saying Trevor Lawrence, like Trevor Lawrence showed out in his first start, blah, 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 and it was Zach Wilson, like, quiet start for Zach Wilson, like, is he the future question mark? It's like, they put up the same exact,
Yeah.
almost the same exact
It's
numbers.
also
Yeah,
week
but
1 of
and-
preseason.
But I'm just saying, like, you
Yeah.
can't say one thing about someone else and say the complete opposite about the other guy when they did the same exact shit basically.
Yeah.
Like that's just I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna be a very solid class. I think honestly, if I had to say which quarterback of the class is probably gonna be the worst, I might have to say Mac Jones. I'm not completely sold on him as a complete player. I think, there's a reason why he was the last one of them drafted.
I think it's going to be Zach Wilson.
I think the guy with the biggest boomer bust potential is Trey Lance.
Yeah.
I think he could be really good or he could completely flop. I think he'll be really good, but
He's just so raw.
it could go either. He's very raw. That's the thing. It'll take him a little bit, but
All the gamble at number 3.
yeah, that's the thing too. They drafted.
He
him
won't
high.
start. He's not gonna start this year. He's not.
He
Gonna,
shouldn't.
No.
He shouldn't start
No,
this
there's
year
no
unless
Give Garoppolo a
frickin'
year.
dies.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a guy that you want to have do that, have like a team to do it with, it's the Niners and Shanahan. But
Yeah.
Shanahan was able. Speaking of Kirk Cousins, he was able to kind of work with Cousins a
the
bit.
quarterback guru,
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'm personally not sold on
Fields. Not Fields.
Zach Wilson.
Wilson,
I mean, he started 1 year at BYU.
Yeah, I think it's the Jets too.
He did, yeah. Like he's on the
Played
Jets.
all the way
He's
up there.
undersized. I personally don't think. I'm shocked. I'm still shocked that he got taken in even the first round. Never mind number 2 overall. Obviously, I don't know anything compared to GMs, but who knows? I just think he's not going to be good.
One thing I noticed a lot when watching these young quarterbacks is how far deep in the pocket they get. They go like 10 yards. Like Fields was going like very far back in the pocket.
Just gives them more time to get to you.
Yeah. Well, it gives them more time to get to you, but also gives you more distance from the line. And so if you're a mobile guy like Fields or like a Trevor Lawrence and you can get out of you can run around a bit, it gives you more time. But like they really got deep in there, especially on the play actions. It's, like
Doesn't work as well in the NFL as it does in college, though.
Yeah, it's very college.
Guys are a lot faster in the NFL.
Yes, they are.
Fields actually came out and said that he was shocked about how the speed of the game wasn't as fast as he thought it was. Just wait till the regular season,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, you were playing
Yeah.
probably against second stringers too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He came in at the end of the first quarter, or in the second quarter actually.
Yeah.
So he was definitely playing against the backups.
I like the kid, though. Hope he does well.
Yeah, I think I'm really
Yeah,
high on
I'm a
Fields.
fan of Fields.
Yep.
That's who I wanted the Patriots to draft up. But
But last,
it's all right.
we got Mac Jones.
Mac Jones have to win 6 Super Bowls to consider yourself even anything around here.
No pressure though. No
Isn't that
pressure.
Crazy?
No pressure. Just win a 6.
Yeah. Any elsewhere in the NFL? Sticking in Jacksonville, we had Tim Tebow played a couple snaps, and he
He's gonna
didn't.
make the roster.
Well, you just watch this play right here, and you tell me.
All right, so this play I
So,
think is
turn on
so.
the key. Yep. So watch him, 85. Watch his block. Here, we'll show it again.
Play it.
It'll loop.
This might
So
be.
watch. So watch him block. Nope.
Come on.
What
They
the
got
hell
Pat,
kind
the
of block
runner.
was that?
All right, so
runner picked up
watch
the
it again though. This might be talking crazy, but he did his job. He didn't let the guy.
Listen,
He got him out of the
listen.
way, and the running back went around him. I don't see any issue with that. Yeah, he didn't pancake him, but like he got a shoulder on him. He got him out of the way, and the guy didn't make a tackle. I see no issues with that.
Yeah.
He did he did his job.
I agree with you,
He
Mike.
did. He got a pad on him.
It's
Yeah,
not
he did
the strongest hit in the world, but I mean, he did.
but he did. I
He
mean,
did what he had to do.
Like, I don't know. I don't see any issues with that.
Well, that's the play.
It's funny to watch.
I mean,
but,
yeah,
like,
it's funny
yeah.
to watch because it's Tim Tebow and he's
Yeah.
not pancaking a guy. But look, the guy didn't make the play. I don't know. I see no issues with it.
So Tebow only played 16 snaps yesterday. Didn't get a single catch. He had one throw towards him that Tavon Austin came in front of him and caught it
Oh,
instead of Tebow.
no.
Probably for the better.
Uh-huh.
Tavon
Let him make the
Austin.
Yeah, what a name. What a
roster.
throwback
Tavon
name.
Austin. What team was he? Was he on like
The Rams.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys. That's where I was thinking of.
He's
No,
played
it's
for a lot of
different
people.
Austin.
Miles Austin.
That's Miles Austin.
Different
Tavon
Austin?
Austin was on the Rams. He was the punt returner for the Rams
Gotcha.
back in the day.
West Virginia, absolute standout. I thought he was going to be.
He's a
He's
speedster, isn't
speed,
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of speed. He was a great punt returner.
I thought he was going to be a future Hall of Famer in the NFL,
And
now
he
he stinks.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it for preseason football. I mean, I don't normally watch that much. I didn't really watch. I watched a little bit of the Bears game because I want to watch Fields play.
Yep.
But, like, yeah, it's preseason.
Yeah.
It's just preseason.
It's just
care-
preseason.
don't
It's fun
care
to
about
watch. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for the season, though.
Yep.
Can't
Love
wait.
football.
Oh, you weren't here on Friday, Mike. I was telling them. I'll just make this really quick. So remember, I was talking about my fantasy football punishment,
Yeah.
the IHOP thing.
Yeah.
My
gonna do
friends,
it?
I'm doing it not this Saturday, the Saturday after.
Oof,
My
coming up.
friends tried fucking me over, and they tried to be like, no, it's actually one pancake takes off 30 minutes and not an hour. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
I'm doing one an hour.
I'll tell you that one pancake takes off 10 minutes.
Dude, the pancakes at IHOP are pretty
They're
large.
huge,
They
dude.
take up
They're
the
huge.
entire plate.
They're huge.
Fucking fluffy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So when they told me that, I was like, you guys put yourselves in my shoes and you tell me if you'd want to do that.
They're big.
Absolutely not.
Best of luck to you, though.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, please
we'll
do.
do some polls before how many pancakes you guys think I can eat and stuff.
Perfect.
We'll get the lines and everything.
Wonderful.
So I got a couple comments. What do you guys think of the QB situation with the Saints?
They're in a terrible situation.
Yeah.
I think Taysom Hill's going to start week 1, but
You really do?
I think that'll
What's wrong with Jameis?
go back and forth a few times.
I think
Jameis should start.
I think Jameis.
I just think Taysom Hill. They gave him that extension too. They gave him all that money. I just think that
they
they'll
gave him
start
that money to be Taysom Hill, not to be their starting quarterback.
But I mean, still a lot of money they gave him.
You're going to be missing Drew Brees. That's just put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yes, they are.
Alvin Kamara is going to be that team. He's going to
Michael
be
Thomas
the
is
same.
going to get no touch.
He's going to be out for like the first almost half the season. Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
going to miss a shit ton of time.
What happened?
Michael Thomas, he had surgery.
Yeah, it's surgery.
Oh.
I just think that
Right.
the
Oh,
team.
he's missing
Yeah, the team
missing
didn't
at least
want him
the
to have
first month,
surgery.
yeah.
The
Holy
team-
shit.
He pushed it off forever.
Yeah, they keep wanting him not to have it, and then he had
They
it.
kept saying, "Don't get the surgery." They got a second opinion.
Wait,
and then he
are
got
we
the-
not high on Jameis?
Are you?
Wait,
I
are
think-
you?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I will say,
Dude, I mean, yeah, he threw 30 picks like
But
2
he
years
threw
ago.
30
He also
touchdowns,
threw 30
too.
touchdowns. And now
he
he has
was my
LASIK.
he was my starting QB when I
Jameis
won
Winston.
fantasy that year.
He got LASIK.
He was my starting QB when I won fantasy.
Yeah,
he
dude.
was.
I think
he was
he's-
awesome.
I think he's gonna be
I love
fine.
him. I think he's awesome because he's an absolute roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
Like, he can start a game with like 2 pick sixes and then end up with like 500 yards.
Yeah.
And like
Give
3
me
or 4
give me
touchdowns.
30 give me 30 touchdowns and 30 picks
I
again.
think he should start for the Saints.
Fuck yeah.
I do think he should, but
Taysom Hill stinks.
he does.
He stinks.
Yeah, well, your ceiling with Taysom Hill is very low.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah, he doesn't have that much volatility. Your ceiling with Jameis is much higher, and so I'm going with Jameis.
No, I agree.
Oh.
The ceiling's much higher with Jameis.
I love Jameis.
I mean, he was a first overall pick.
Yeah.
Like,
What year was that? Was that
2013.
13?
yeah, it was him and Mariota. Not
Oof,
too great of a
Mariota.
draft.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah,
That
He's
was
a
it.
$10 million backup.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, not
in
a bad gig.
Los Angeles, right?
Not a
Yeah,
bad
Los
gig.
Angeles, Las Vegas.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, you want to pay me $10 million, sit on my ass and watch you get beat the shit
Oh
out
my
of
god, are you
Whatever.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Not bad.
Whatever.
Not a bad.
Go ahead.
deal.
Vegas
Backup
all day?
QB is one of the best positions in sports.
It is. We talked about that before. Who was the guy that's been to like 17, 18 different teams?
McGowan.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
McGowan.
Josh McGowan.
Yes, that's who it was.
Yeah.
He has like the jersey collection and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's awesome.
There was a question I saw on TikTok from Matt Sponhour. If anyone follows him, I'm a big fan of him. He asked who was the best backup quarterback of all time, and it's not like guys who like were starters at one point.
Uh-huh.
It's like career back. Like who is the best backup quarterback of all time? I love like Charlie Whitehurst, Clipboard Jesus. You remember him?
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, Brian Hoyer's got to be in there.
Brian Hoyer. I mean, Nick Foles is probably the right answer. He won a Super Bowl as a backup
Are we
quarterback.
considering him a backup quarterback, though?
He's a backup. I mean, he started like in his early career, but
He's
then
starting now. Or he
Yeah. That's a
That's
that's a dicey
deal.
one. That's a dicey one.
I mean, you got. I'm trying to think of his name. I'm blanking on the guy's name.
Matt Castle.
Matt Castle.
Matt Rassel.
Yeah.
I looked up best backup quarterbacks of all time. Number 1, Tom Brady.
Yes, that was the answer that someone gave.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's
No.
like, well, technically, yes,
Yeah.
he was a backup at some
you
point.
can also say Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Is
Patrick
also
Mahomes
on
was
this
also a
list.
backup for a season.
Yeah.
Like
Who is he?
Alex Smith.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's right.
Yeah, he sat his first year.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
Didn't Rodgers sit for like 3?
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
I love Brett Favre.
Brett.
Kurt Warner's
Favre.
number 1 on this list
Yeah, it's probably
because
about.
he won MVP the year that he
Became a
was a
starter.
backup and
Yeah.
became a starter.
Who was he a backup behind? Jesus Christ, that was years ago.
It was the Rams.
It wasn't.
It was I forgot his name.
All right, I'll see what I can
Yeah.
find here.
Oh,
he was
no,
also
I was
back
gonna
on the
say from-
Giants too, if I recall correctly. But yeah, his story is fascinating. Kurt Warner's.
He was on
played.
the Cardinals too.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
when he went to his second Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But his story, he played in the NFL Europe League.
Yeah.
Played for the Amsterdam team, which is kind of interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, he bounced around. He's now he's a Hall of Famer. So
Yep.
yeah, good for
Great
Kurt
story. Yeah.
Great story. All right. We got Nut in the comments. Nuts in the comments.
Oh, no, how you doing, buddy? Have some planters, you dodo.
Let's see.
He says, if Johnny farts in my chair, we'll have some serious issues.
Coming from the kid who has
I don't know what to do.
an actual leaky butthole.
Oh my god.
And then Brian in the comments responds, I hope Johnny farts
I don't know
in the
what to
chair.
say
So
about that.
kind of
Ryan really just responded to
a
that?
different Ryan. No, that Ryan. Different Ryan. But yeah, someone responded saying, I hope Johnny farts in the chair.
Dude, at the end of the day, we're like wiping over there, and he just like can't stop farting. It's disgusting.
We were doing that tops thing.
Oh,
last
you were
week.
saying that when you were editing the video,
Yeah.
you were saying you
It was
heard
just such a loud fart.
Yeah, dude.
Like I was like scrubbing through and it started
That's
Nasty motherfucker.
gross. It was gross.
That came out funny in mugshots.
Yeah, it was funny.
That's unreal.
Adrian Badarovsky.
Check out mugshots. See, I had to cut out the fart. Nut asked me to, so I didn't put it in.
No
Oh,
farts.
is he
in
embarrassed
mugshot.
about his leaky
Embarrassed.
butt?
Yeah.
No farts in
Maybe I'll do a
mugshot.
fart cut of it. Just a cut of it, just the fart. All right, but let's move on. We're going to talk a little baseball now.
Baseball.
Baseball.
This is a fun story that I saw this weekend about everyone's favorite umpire, Angel Hernandez.
What
So
happened?
one time in the 1980s is a story. Angel Hernandez once ejected almost an entire minor league team at once after players pulled a prank on him.
They pulled a prank on.
Fuck
He-
you, fucker.
I hate that guy so much.
Yeah, he's a fucking tool. So
Joe Westmore.
What was the prank?
So Rex Hudler, the Yankees' first-round pick in 1978, shared a story about not Aaron Hernandez,
Whoops.
Angel Hernandez. Whoops.
Aaron Hernandez gone forever.
Angel Hernandez ejecting
Different
a
Aaron.
dugout full of Class A Fort Lauderdale Yankees. So here's the story: it was a day game, and we were all hot, and a play at first base happened. We were right there on the first base dugout side, and we were letting Hernandez have it. We were all on him. He had enough. He says, "Okay, that's enough. I don't want to hear another word."
Wah.
So what that led to was players in the dugout passing around tape to each other and taping their mouths shut so that they wouldn't give another word to Aaron Hernandez, fucking Angel Hernandez. Sorry.
You can't get him off your mind.
I guess you didn't want to really talk back to Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, you don't
either.
want to do that either.
Pop, pop.
Hernandez looked over, and instead of laughing like the players thought he would, he threw every one of them out of the game. It wasn't just two or three players. Hernandez tossed 10 players
What a
of the 24 roster
For
men on the
taping
roster.
the mouths shut?
Taping their mouths
What a
shut.
pussy.
He, this guy
That's
has
like
sucked
when,
since day one.
remember
man.
when Tim Duncan got ejected when he was sitting on the sidelines? He was like laughing or something
Yeah.
like that. He's like, "Get out of here!" He goes, "What? I'm just laughing on the sidelines."
This guy has such
So
a power trip.
stupid.
My favorite ejection.
That's very funny though.
My favorite sports ejection of all time was Expos Dodgers back in the 70s. And the Expos have this mascot, Yuppie, who's now the mascot for the Canadians once the Expos left Montreal. But at the time, he was a mascot for the Expos. And he's just this big orange fluffy guy. That's the mascot. And it was like a 13-14 inning game. It was late at night, and Yuppie was in a like sleepwear. Like he had his little nightcap and like pajamas and everything. And he was like, as a joke, he was sleeping on the Dodgers dugout. And Tommy Lasorda was livid about that. And he goes to the umpire and he says, "Can you throw him out?" And the umpire threw out Yuppie the mascot from the game.
my God.
They ejected the mascot from the game.
R.I.P.
is-
Tommy Lasorda.
R.I.P. Hated mascots.
I still love the one when that minor league Pirates coach like crawls.
Oh, yeah.
And takes the
Oh,
rosin
the
bag.
rosin
rosin
bag.
bag and throws it like a grenade. To
Yeah.
him.
That's an all-time video.
Yeah, there's some great manager ejections. You don't really see them much anymore.
But
got-
can't get close to him anymore. I'd be like, 6 feet.
You had a good recent one was Aaron Boone's Savages in the Box.
Savage.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that one? Yeah, that's
yeah.
what started John Boy. Was that clip of the
Really?
Savages in the Box? Yeah, that was his first that was huge. It went viral for him.
Wow.
That's what kind of started John Boy.
Backs.
But yeah, not a fan of Angel Hernandez.
No, he's an idiot.
He's probably the worst umpire
many
in
people
baseball,
are.
and probably one of the worst refs in sports.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
I think if you're known as an umpire, that's a problem.
Bad.
Jim Joyce.
Yep.
Yep.
What an idiot that guy is.
That was so dumb. It wasn't even like it was a bang bang play. It was out by a solid step.
Yeah.
And
next
even if
thing-
he was not out,
gotta
by us,
give him some leeway.
You just
Come on.
you just say out. You just
say
call him
out.
out.
It's the 27th out.
Speak of perfect games.
Speaking of no hitters, yeah, perfect games, no hitters.
I was gonna say, well, you got the Diamondbacks one. I was gonna say yesterday was.
Yeah, I was watching Tristan McKenzie.
Oh no. Yesterday was
The
10-year or
Of the
9-year.
King.
9-year Felix.
Yeah, 9-year
Yeah.
King Felix.
So yeah, yesterday was 9-year anniversary of Felix Hernandez. This is the last perfect game in baseball.
Yep.
And Tristan McKenzie for the Indians tried to spoil that. He had 7 2/3 perfect yesterday.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
Someone
sick.
said something.
Yeah.
That would have been sick, and that also would have just furthered our case of sports are rigged.
That happened on the same day.
Yeah, perfect game on the same day. dude.
What's nuts?
Sports are
Sports nuts.
All sports
I mean,
are rigged.
it was a pretty damn good performance by him. Struck out 11 in 8 innings, 1 hit,
Damn.
100 pitches. Very solid start from McKenzie. But yeah, speaking of no hitters though, it's my MLB update.
They're back, baby.
Throw out the graphic. Throw out the
Throw out the
graphic.
graphic.
Go to extra. Go to extra. Go to segments. Go to graphic. Turn on the button. Turn
Do it,
it
do it,
on.
do it, do it,
Turn
do it,
on.
do it.
You got this, Zach. I believe in you. Come on,
Yeah,
Zach.
there.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no, it's a
no,
black
no, no,
screen.
no.
Wait. Turn off
A
program.
black
Turn on. Turn on. Turn on.
Come on,
key.
Zach, you got
Turn on
this.
key. Turn on key. Turn on key. Turn on the key. Key on.
Oh, no, it's flashing. Oh, no.
Turn on key. Turn on key. Turn on key.
there
The
he
key
is.
button. Key on off. Key on off.
He's like, thank
No.
Oh, no,
Ah.
Johnny.
Thank God this is my
Don't worry
last
about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, Johnny,
MLB
tell me
update.
Woo.
the
So
MLB
more
update.
baseball happened this weekend, obviously. We had Arizona Diamondbacks Tyler Gilbert tosses the 8th no-hitter of the season, and his first career start,
Pretty crazy.
That's wild.
which is yeah. So it wasn't his first game because he was a reliever. He was pitch out of the bullpen mostly, but the Diamondbacks decided to start him, pitched a no-hitter. Only the third time that's ever happened.
Can you read the other names, please?
Give me a second. I got
And
these.
one of them was Bobo.
The other names are
I
unbelievable.
just know one of them was Bobo.
So we got Bobo Holloman in
Yeah, there it is.
1953. Here, I got to pull up the list of names.
What a name, Bobo.
The other one's pretty funny too.
Yeah. Let me see.
It was,
Bobo,
it was in
yeah.
like 1890 was the other one, I think.
Bobo Holloman. I gotta find the other names.
The pretty
Bumpus
cool.
Jones.
Yeah,
there it is.
And Theodore Breitenstein.
Theodore
just a
Breitenstein.
couple good guys on that
Yeah.
list.
Those sound made up.
Yeah. There's so many baseball names.
Porn star baseball player.
Yeah. Bobo Holloman, porn star baseball player.
Gotta be a porn star. Has to be.
Guess what he did after he
Both. Trick
retired?
question. Both.
Both.
You gotta throw
Bumpus
that. You have to
Jones.
throw one of those in there.
Oh, so apparently we did. So
Is
we did.
there a baseball player / porn
No, it's not
star?
baseball porn star thing. So on Rapper Porn Star this weekend, we posted it. The name Viper came up, and that Viper was a porn star's name, so I put it in.
Also.
It's also a rapper. I found out.
Yeah.
This rapper apparently has dropped 300 albums in 1 year.
What? Wait.
Damn, best rapper of all
None
time.
of them are probably good.
No, we need to throw that on.
The
At
Viper?
some point early, like,
I gotta read you some of the
Viper?
names
No,
of his songs.
how's it even
Yeah.
physically possible?
he puts
One
out, like,
almost one album a
song
day. He probably
that
goes
an
in the
album?
studio, puts down like 10 ridiculous.
It's
songs.
not a
Like, all right,
studio.
put it
It's
out.
this guy in his room just dropping music.
I got a car named after me. It's called the
Yeah.
Dodge Viper.
So here are some names
Out
of some
of the 300
songs.
albums I just
You'll have his most played song at almost 1 million listens is "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack."
I understand why.
Alright,
I
enough
understand.
said. This guy's
I understand why.
That's an awesome fucking name.
His albums are also pretty sick.
Y'all cowards don't even smoke.
He has
Oh
one of his
my
albums
God.
is called "Ass" with
All right.
3 S's.
All right.
Ass.
3 S's.
Hey, all that ass.
What's the next thing gonna tell me? Dick with 2 Ks?
Let's see. I mean, he's got in 2016 is when he dropped 300 albums, and the covers are just like the worst Photoshop ever.
Oh, it's just pictures of him. Right?
It's just like so. Here's some of his album covers. It's like just like really oh, where'd it go? Yeah, there it went. So like it's just like photos he found on the internet, and he puts like a little bit of text on.
Pretty fire.
Yeah. The
This is all on
ABCs
Spotify.
It's all on Spotify.
Shut up.
And he has almost 1 million listens on one song?
Yes.
Not bad.
Here, I'll play a little bit of the
Pumping
song.
That music, keep pumping them out.
Fuck
bro.
you, coward. Smoke that crack.
Yeah.
Y'all
I'll listen
cowards,
to
you
that.
don't even smoke crack.
This is "Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack."
You got I'm gonna turn you up for a sec, John.
Hey to you. Peter's no crack, bitch. Use a
Oh my God.
Yeah, please shut this up.
So that's
Bang my head.
For some idiotic reason, I thought that was going to sound better than that, but that's horrible.
If that wasn't the title, I don't think it would have gotten more than like 10,000
Yeah.
streams.
Yo, coward said he was smoking.
Still a great name.
Many people pointed that out in the comments about Viper, that I threw some disrespect on Viper's name.
How do
Yeah.
people even know of this man?
Apparently Dave knew about this.
Dave?
Yeah, apparently last year he listened to Viper.
What? He was on the Viper train.
He was on the
before,
Viper
before
train.
Anyone else?
So that's my apology for not knowing Viper. I apologize to our many
Viper,
fans
if you're
who
watching,
let me
we're
know this.
sorry.
Viper, I'm sorry. But yeah, so going back to baseball.
Fuck him.
Tyler Gilbert throwing first no-hitter in his first start. I think that's sick.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
fucking
mean,
cool.
I would feel pretty good about
He'll
myself.
have 50 games in his career.
Yeah, probably.
That was the highlight of it.
Oh, it's definitely the highlight of his career. But his
For
his whole
sure.
family was there because it was his first start. So they got to see him throw the no-hitter. Yeah, I mean, it was very funny, too, because Ken Rosenthal from The Athletic, that morning, like 3 hours before the start, he tweeted about how there hasn't been a no-hitter since May or since June, and how the MLB fixing the sticky stuff has helped that. And he's like, no more, this is not the year of the no-hitter anymore. 3 hours later, he tosses the no-hitter. So talk about tweets that age poorly. That one.
You probably bet on it.
Yeah. Then what else we had? We had Fernando Tatis returned last night
To the outfield.
to the outfield, playing right field.
What's that all about?
Probably for the
His
better.
shoulder, so he doesn't dive as much, and he doesn't pop out his shoulder, which would make sense.
Pop it out when you swing the bat.
Yeah, he has done that too. He's popped it out when he's swinging. He popped it out when he's diving. He popped it out. He's going to need shoulder
Got a
surgery this
bad soldier,
offseason.
huh?
Bad shoulder at
Yeah.
him. You popped out while you're swinging. That's just tough.
Yeah.
that's tough.
Popped it out while he's sliding into third.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's how he hurt himself last
Yeah,
time.
Yeah, he's got to get that checked out.
I mean,
this offseason.
definitely getting surgery this offseason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I went 4 for 5 though last night with 2 home runs in his return.
Not a bad return.
I was saying Harper for MVP last week. If Tatis came back soon enough, he did. He'll win MVP. I
so?
think he'll win MVP this year. Harper definitely still could. If the Phillies make the playoffs, you have a hard case not to make for Harper winning MVP because he's been lighting it up still. But I think Tatis.
I was seeing a
stats.
name I really haven't thought much about being an MVP candidate. I've been seeing a lot of people go to bat for Max Muncy to get some votes
Muncy's
to win
been really,
MVP
really good this
too.
year.
And he's
But
been.
Big Mike,
I
what
was
do you
looking
think
at
of
his
Doppelganger?
stats. I was looking at his numbers, and he's putting up crazy numbers
He
this
is.
year.
I love Max Muncy.
Yeah, you look like him.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
Uh,
Didn't he got a laser pointer in his face?
oh yeah, that
Yep.
also happened. You guys see
Yep.
that?
Yeah, what was that all about?
At the Mets game this weekend, there's a guy with a laser
Scumbag
pointer in
Met
center
fans.
field. Yeah,
Dave.
Classic.
Dave.
Davis.
Probably was. Dave.
it probably was Dave.
Yeah, it probably
Even though I
was
was with
Dave.
him when that happened.
But it
It
could
was
have
probably
been.
Dave. Yeah. Yeah. So the Dodgers also swept the Mets this weekend. Big sweep. Still 4 games back of the Giants though.
Yeah, crazy.
And
So
then
no
big
one
news
came
in
out again.
Boston
So good.
this weekend. Chris Sale made his return.
Sale day.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Sale day. Undefeated since Chris Sale's back. We just played the Orioles, but we won't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Win's a win.
4 or 5 wins for the Sox.
And the Rays lost last night,
Oh,
too.
Fucking slider. His
Mhm.
slider
He looked nice.
Slider
disgusting.
He
looks
gave
like
up
just as
2
good.
runs, and they were owed each solo home runs.
Yeah, back-to-back
So,
shots for the Mancini.
whatever.
Yeah,
He'll only
5
get better.
innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 8 Ks.
They'll only
Sale.
get better. That's
Good to have him back.
Nick
That's
said
the
it.
big
That's the
acquisition, baby.
best acquisition you can make. Getting
Speaking
Chris
of
Sale
acquisitions,
back.
Kyle Schwarber played this weekend, Big Mike.
I love
Yep.
Had
He's
a,
there.
had a couple doubles.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He'll only
Well,
get better if he stays healthy.
So, Big Nick, changing your
Alright,
tune on the
guys.
Sox. Still think it's over?
Yeah, Tom Smiley.
What? The Rays lost last night, too. Only 3 games back of the Rays now.
Yankees 2.5 back of the Sox.
Yep.
They play a 3-game set this week.
And we're going
It's a
to.
huge
Yeah.
series.
This-
Mr.
we
Seal
got
will be
some-
pitching in that. No, he's not. He's pitching in Texas. Fuck.
We
Yeah.
got some big series coming up. Playing the Rays a few more times, the Yankees a few more times. Have a couple bad series against Baltimore. The Rangers we're playing a few times.
Yeah.
Got to win these games.
Yeah, but so Yankees play the Angels today. They got
stretch.
Cole on the bump today. They have a 1-game makeup
That's
game
huge,
from the
you know,
Angels.
Cool.
Yeah. Then it's 3 games in 2 days because you got a doubleheader Tuesday and then a game Wednesday. So it's going to be very, very big week for the Sox this
Big
week.
time. Yep.
If the Yankees take 2 or 3, if the Yankees sweep the Sox,
Yeah, that
then-
would be
then
brutal.
the-
Momentum changer.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the Yankees will pass the Sox if they sweep them.
The Yankees almost blew the game yesterday too. Did you see that?
Yeah, they almost. Yeah.
Again.
I still think Aaron Boone should be fired. I
Should-
said it. I
he
said
should
it
have been fired
3
months
months ago. Should be fired.
If they change the season around, though, he's going to be fine.
They've had a lot of adversity this year. They've
Yeah.
had a lot of COVID positives. They've had a lot of injuries, and the fact that they've played better since they've lost their whole team to COVID. So, I mean, it's
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
they've had to withstand a lot of stuff, and they've
You
looked
say
pretty
Garrett
good.
Cole's on the bump tonight?
Yeah,
All right, let's take the Yankees. in
yeah,
that game.
over the Angels. Not a bad bet.
Yep. Probably take the Rays over the.
I made
a little parlay.
I made a handful of
Rays
futures.
over the Orioles.
Made a
and-
handful of NFL futures last night.
Oh yeah, what'd you take?
Took a few teams to make the playoffs, and one of them being Washington.
Yeah.
They were underdog. It was plus 120, I think, of them making the playoffs. I look at the division. I mean, the only team in that division that could win, other than the Washington, is the Cowboys, and I don't understand the hype in the Cowboys.
Yeah, I mean, Dak is going for an MRI on his shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Like, already?
Me and my friend was telling me this. He goes, "No, this is their year. This is the year they turn around." I was like, "People have been saying this for the last 5 years."
You don't even have a healthy Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott just got MRI on his shoulder. Like,
You don't get an MRI just to check.
and
on
Zeke
something.
Elliott. I mean, not for nothing, but
Talk about a guy that's went downhill very quickly.
since
It's
he got
Ezekiel Elliott.
drafted. Yeah, I mean,
He's went down
It's
very
just been
quickly.
decline ever since he came in the league. He started off so hot and then just hasn't been getting better.
They're saying he's in much better shape this year.
Yeah, he
too,
lost
so
10 pounds.
hopefully,
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yep.
I don't know, but that, and I also took the Patriots because they were even odds. I think they'll make. Even
make
if it's
the
a wild
playoffs?
card, I think they'll make it.
Yeah.
Got 7 teams making it.
Hmm?
You got 7 teams making it now.
Yeah, an extra team too. I'm gonna make a few more. There's a few other bets I want to make, but for now
We'll do our full football preview
We'll
show.
do football predictions eventually.
Yeah, right before the
When are we?
season
Oh, when are
starts.
we doing our fantasy league? By the way.
So I'm scheduling the draft for that Tuesday before after Labor Day.
Okay.
So I think that's the 4th.
And when that season starts
The
that
season
Thursday.
starts that Thursday.
Yeah.
So I think
Works
that
for me.
makes sense.
Mhm.
Oh, I think it's the 7th actually, because the season starts on the 9th.
Yeah.
So look out, September 7th. We'll be doing a live draft.
Yes, sir.
Most likely September 7th. Got to solidify that.
We'll
But
get all the logistics.
we'll be doing a live stream of our fantasy football draft. We got a big crew in, and
Yep.
we might even be asking one of you guys to be in our league.
How many people we got?
14.
Do we have 14?
Got
We
14
had
teams.
14 people that want to do it. Wow.
14.
Okay, cool.
So it's
Really
gonna
tough
be
draft.
it's gonna be a tough
Dude,
draft.
I was asked to be in a 20-person league, and I said absolutely
No.
not.
Probably not.
20 people, like 14. That's
the most.
That's the very most I'll do.
Yeah.
Like other than that, like because you think about it, you have 20 people in a league. You get picked 20. Sure, you get 20 and 21. But
you
compared
get-
to the guy that got the number 1 pick, like
But then he's also got 40.
yeah, but still, like that, it's just stupid.
It is
I don't see the point in something like that.
Yep. All right, and that's all we got for baseball.
Dope.
my MLB update.
Good job, Johnny.
Well, actually, I got one more thing
Oh, okay.
about baseball. Well, it's not MLB update.
That thing, dude.
But yeah, throw the MLB update graphic on. We're closing the update.
Close it up.
Close it up.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just imagine a baseball just showed up on screen.
Yes.
All right,
Berries on. the
moving
screen.
on. A T206, the most rare baseball card, a Honus Wagner baseball card, sells for $6.6 million, shattering the previous record, which belonged to a Mickey Mantle card that sold for $5.2 million earlier this year.
I mean, what
I
am
mean, that's
missing?
just.
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't
either.
understand why people spend that much on
I just-
things like this.
So this card is like a very famous card. It's the very famous.
I'd rather
you
have
try to
I'd rather
you try
have
to buy
$6.6
it
million.
and then sell it for more later. That's
Yeah.
I think that's the point.
I mean, this
of
card's
this.
only increased in value as years have gone on. I mean,
Is
it's a
it
very.
one of one?
It's like 1 of 10.
I mean,
to ever
if
be
you got the
printed.
money for it and you want to hold on to that for a few years and try to get, I don't know, let's say 10 million. I mean, sure, but that's just fuck you money you have.
Yeah, and, I mean, this is a very
Even if I had fuck you money, I wouldn't buy the card.
Yeah, no, I definitely
Right.
spend money on other things, but this guy definitely.
I mean, it's like
just
buying
has fuck
art.
you money.
It appreciates in value. It's an
Yeah, I
investment.
mean, if I had fuck you money, like didn't have to worry about it at all, I definitely would buy this.
Like those guys that put
Why
down
not?
that bet on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going 17-0,
Yeah.
$38,000.
all right,
that's
if you had-
fucking
all right.
money.
Here's a question: If you did have fuck you money, what would be the first like purchase you'd do? Like a big purchase.
Big,
I'd
dude,
go
I'd
swim
buy
with
a.
the Tigers.
I'd buy the
Swim with the
biggest.
Tigers?
Go swim with
That'd
the
be your
Tigers.
last big purchase you'd ever make.
Well, I mean, like, all right. So, do you mean like something like like I would say like if I had fucking money, I'd be like, if I had just the biggest fucking mansion in the world,
buy,
or like something that's stupid.
Like something stupid.
Oh,
That's why.
I mean, a
that's
yacht,
why I had
okay,
to ask.
I'll buy a yacht with a helicopter plane on it. Is that stupid?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
All right, well then I would buy that.
I'd probably buy a yacht.
Not as stupid as a baseball card.
Yeah.
Well, the baseball card appreciates in value because it only gets more. It's a rare card. There's only 1 of 10, or I think it's even less than that.
The rarest
And
Funko
it keeps
Pop in the
keeps
world.
getting more and more of in value. So it's like buying art essentially. You're putting your money into an investment.
Cool. I'll
Yeah.
take the yacht.
Yeah, I'll
You take the yacht.
I'll take. The
I gotta
yacht.
show you.
Yeah.
I want a yacht with a helicopter on it, and then out of the back of the yacht, a smaller yacht comes out.
Just okay, Jeff Bezos. That's literally what he got like
Yeah,
a few
I was
months
just-
ago.
I was
Yeah.
literally looking at his yacht the other day.
So one of my
Bat
friends,
yacht Mike.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
one of my college friends, one of my college friends made a boatload of money during the pandemic on stocks and gold and stuff like that, and he just bought this like a couple weeks ago, $13 million mansion.
Wait, how much money? Wait, hold on.
Whoa, wait a
There's
minute.
difference.
What the hell?
My-
What kind of
my
a friend is
made
this?
Some
Yeah,
money
he's-
over the
yeah, he's
pandemic.
downplaying
What
What
the
kind of
foundation.
stocks was he investing?
He,
What?
this is. I'll show you. I have some photos of this. This
What?
is $13 million in Miami.
Okay,
So-
so
What kind
of
you
stocks
just
did he get
This
downplay
is-
it.
this-
He made some money.
AMC,
$13
GameStop,
million.
Dogecoin,
A lot of gold.
Trading.
gold.
Gold.
Damn.
So yeah, this is his
I mean,
place.
Good for him, but Jesus.
He's
That's
it's
dope.
gaudy as hell. I'm not a fan of the place, but like
Yeah,
this,
he
Was that
invites
fuck
you
you
down
mon-
there. You're going down.
Was
there.
that
well-
fuck you money?
oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking money. This is where it's located. I'll show you the location. This house is gonna be underwater in 10 years.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Sell that shit in
It's on
like
the Venetian
7 or 8
Islands
years.
in Miami.
What was he starting with? Like,
A good amount of change. Yeah, it was a nice investment from the parents.
That's it.
Dude.
It was an inheritance from mommy and daddy.
He managed to turn a lot of money into a lot more money.
I mean, like, good for him.
I
but I
mean-
would never give my kids money for like stock market. That's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Here's a couple K. Why don't you go to the casino?
Yeah.
Go to the casino, see what happens. Yeah. No, he's one of my roommates is actually going down there soon to see the place.
And
it
one of
out.
my friends just bought 13 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bunch of
My friend got involved in some stocks, about $13
Yeah, I thought you were
million.
talking,
Yeah,
you know, like a good chunk of change. But
Yeah,
then
like
Got
you're
it.
about maybe
1,000
100,
bucks.
200
Yeah.
grand or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah, no, a
Oh,
little
he
bit
bought
more than
$13
that.
million
He bought
mansion.
$13 million mansion.
Good for you for
All of a
downplaying
sudden, they were
that
like,
one.
what the fuck?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Good for him.
So yeah, that's a fuck you
What's his
purchase.
address?
I mean, actually, it's on
Party
the
Miami?
Instagram post. You can find it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if I
No, Jesus.
that's what I was.
That's what was going through my head too.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see what else we got.
Go payment.
I'm trying to think of what my fuck you purchase would be. It'd probably be like
The world's
Camry.
most.
Toyota, hey, no,
Funko
not
Pops.
Toyota Camry, Toyota Corolla, 2015 model, upgrade a year. You know, maybe get some, better.
I got a
Bluetooth in the
16.
car.
Give me a 17.
Give me a 7.
Give me a 5G instead of a 4G phone.
I'll take a 5G phone. Those are nice.
Well, that's why we're here now.
Yep.
We have a 5G now.
Big Nick Tanner asks, he's going to high school. You got any advice for him?
He's going to high school?
Yeah, Tanner in our comments.
He's going to high school?
Like right now.
I want to make sure I heard that right.
He's like, I'm assuming he's like 8th grade going to 9th grade. He's about to start
Hey,
high school.
High school advice, Nick.
Take it day by day because it's going to fucking suck.
All right.
Wow.
It'll
Not-
get
Just
better.
just grind through it, bro. Just grind through it and
It'll only
make
get
the best
better.
of it.
Yep.
Did you not have a good high school experience, Nick?
I fucking just hate
Bro,
school.
Yeah.
freshman year of
Hated
high
it.
school was awful for me. I hated high school up until like junior year.
Yeah, sorry, Tanner. This is not, not uplifting advice, but,
No.
take it day by
Grind
day.
it out, bro. You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
If I can say, there's gonna be some people that take high school seriously and they think it matters. And those
yeah.
are not the people you want to associate with.
I think high school's important.
Listen to
Don't
Zach.
talk
He's
to
our
him.
resident expert on high school.
And
Don't talk to
philosophy.
him.
I mean, I'm a philosophy guy. All right.
I don't think I had a single
I was gonna
friend
say,
in high
I got
school,
nothing
so
for you.
maybe don't take my advice there, but
It took me 4 years to get like above a 3.0 GPA in high school. I didn't care at all.
High school doesn't
I'm
really
shocked
matter.
you stayed at Marinapolis.
Dude, I know. I almost left after freshman year because I hated it so much. But then my mom was like, no, you're not going to the public schools in Webster. You're going to Marinapolis. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I don't have a choice here.
Yeah, definitely don't go to an all-boys private school.
Yeah, don't do that.
Or that. I had that option, and I was like, you know what, no.
Oh, it's Marinapolis, not an all-boys private school?
No, it's
Oh.
boys and girls.
Oh.
There's a school, Worcester, St. John's. They're all boys. I had that
Oh,
option,
I'm
but
very well aware
was
of
not
St.
going
John's.
there.
I almost went there. Thank God.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, good thing you didn't.
For baseball? Or
I-
just for shits
like
and giggles?
for shits.
Well,
And then I realized I'm not an idiot, and I'm not a loser. I'm not going to wear a suit to school every day.
Oh, I did do that.
Those
I'm sure,
idiots.
I
I'm
did
sure
do
nuts in
that.
the comments just like, oh man, wearing a suit to school is great.
I love tying my tie every day. It's rewarding.
I will say it
Literally
did,
what he
it
said.
did teach
I know,
me.
it's insane.
It did teach me how to dress nice. I will give them that.
Yeah.
That sucks.
No, it did. No, it sucks. It sucks, but it did. Like I do
I've
have
worn
like.
like 3 suits in my life, and one was at AJ's wedding. The other one was when someone died. I mean, what else am I doing here?
Look, I think plenty of people didn't go to a private school to learn how to dress nice.
No, I
I consider
know.
myself a decent dresser when I have to, and
I
I didn't
know.
go to high school for that.
I
so.
know.
Yep.
I open up my closet. I still have like a million.
If I never wore
shirts and
another suit and
ties.
tie again in my life, I'd be more.
Oh, you know how happy
Still,
I was.
I like throwing one on every now and
You know
then.
how happy I was when I found out I could wear sweatpants and shorts to work every day here?
Oh,
I didn't have
yeah.
to wear a. When I was selling insurance, I was wearing a suit again, just like high school. It was brutal.
Goodness.
I hated it. I bought a brand new suit for my job in insurance. Quit 2 days later.
Hey, now you got a nice suit.
I got a nice suit.
I wore it to our photo shoot a few months
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
It came out great. Yeah.
All right, moving on. Dante, this topic's for you.
Oh, geez.
Payton Pritchard.
Fast PP,
Come
Payton Pritchard.
on, the summer
drops-
of PP continues,
Guys,
baby.
the next Bill Russell.
Next Bill Russell.
Payton
Dude,
Pritchard dropped 92 points in a
listen,
Pro-Am game.
Guys, I understand it's just a Pro-Am game. It's not the NBA. He's not going up against NBA talent.
He's going against
92
Milk-
points is 92 points.
He's going up against Milkman.
I don't care. It's still 92, bro. I mean, it's
How
still
many minutes did he
impressive.
play to get 92 points?
I will say his team name was Team Pritchard, too. So, I mean, it was like his, like, team. It was his, I don't know if it was his Pro-Am tournament, but, like, I know Will's got my back. He's got his headphones in, but 92
Dante, you were
points is
so
92
salty on
points.
Twitter about this
How was
yesterday.
I salty about
Because
it?
you tweet. This is what you tweet. I'm on your Twitter right now. You tweet
ahead.
the,
Hold up.
the
Hold up.
Celtics backup point guard seriously dropped 92 in a Pro-Am game. This team's gonna rock next season.
How is that me being salty?
Then someone says because that translates to the NBA. To which you respond, 92 points are 92 points no matter how you look at it. It's still impressive as hell.
Yeah.
And then
How
someone
am I
says,
incorrect?
Jesus Christ, it's a Pro-Am game, which is right. It's a Pro-Am game.
Okay.
To which you respond, all right, Timbo, let's see you drop 92 points.
All those things I said are very
All right,
accurate.
Look, it is
All
92
those-
points. Okay, sure, it's 92 points. Kind of impressive. It's a fucking guy who gets good minutes in the NBA.
He's
He
an
should-
NBA player.
and he
Isaiah
gets,
Thomas dropped 81. He can't even get an
should
NBA
fucking
contract.
Drop
He should have an
92
NBA
in a
contract.
Pro-Am.
What's his name? Dropped 63.
He has an NBA contract.
Yeah. Who was it?
Mike James.
Mike James.
Yeah, he's on the Nets.
Yeah.
Payton Pritchard should drop 92. He should not be stopped a single time down the court, and he should drop 92.
Just
This is not
saying,
impressive.
man. When was the last time you saw someone draw 92 points in any game?
I mean, if fucking KD played in this
saying.
game, he'd be
Well,
dropping 120.
Maybe he should.
Maybe he should. He
maybe
doesn't
he
need the
should.
practice.
I'm not disagreeing with you there. Kevin Durant. Remember he did the what was it, Rutgers Park or whatever it was a few years ago, and he like it was like during
The
I don't know if it
lockout.
was during the walkdown or something like that.
I think it was during the lockout.
or whatever it was, and he went up to those courts and he dropped like 60 on everyone. It was insane.
Yeah,
I mean-
because he doesn't.
No,
Have
I mean I understand they're NBA talent. If you're going up against non-NBA talent, like you should be much better than them. But it's just like the fact that you can see a back or right now, technically speaking, a third string point guard dropping 92 points out of nowhere. I mean, I don't know. It's cool.
I don't.
It's cool. I mean, I don't know why people are trying to discredit the fact that he dropped 90.
Because you're saying it matters for a greater thing besides the fact
It's
that
cool. If
you're
it
saying
was
this
one of
is-
your players dropping 92, you'd be fucking hyped about it too.
I wouldn't care
Yeah.
if fucking like Hal NATO dropped.
Yeah,
60,
I mean, you'd
92.
be like, all right, cool. My
I mean, he's
my
play-
third string dropped 92. That's
He's playing
sweet.
against me and you essentially.
yeah,
Let's
like
Well, okay, listen. If I was going up against him, I'd make sure he got 89. Wouldn't let him get more than 90.
when I was in,
I would have got him on that last three.
when I was like 12 or 13, maybe even younger than that. I wasn't like I played rec basketball with my friends and stuff like that, and we played against this team of like. I think they were an AAU team that
Yep.
also played a rec league as well.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Yeah. and we lost our game.
Come on in, buddy.
It was 8-minute quarters.
Zach is very anti-AAU.
Yeah. It was 8-minute quarters, 4 quarters. We lost 100-19.
Damn, you guys killed it.
Yeah. So I could just cut.
Probably quick basketball after that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know what? I did get kicked off my rec team for fighting with the coach.
I remember the story.
Yeah. You know, I am a menace on the court. I mean, I set hard picks. You know, I'm a dirty player. What can I say?
Yeah, I got you
He's
rolled
a
with
dirty
pick out
player.
there.
You didn't blow what you need, did you?
No. Knees in good shape now.
He's holding up.
Knees holding up.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Johnny, when I saw that fucking clip on TikTok, you tore your ACL.
Yeah, I know. I thought. I mean, for a moment,
no, I
it looked
told
bad.
you. I told you that, Johnny. When I watched that back, it literally, I thought you tore a meniscus
Right,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah. No, it looked bad. I'm surprised I didn't get hurt more. I guess I got like those bendy knees.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, you know, those bendy knees.
Yeah. All right.
Just
And that's
one-
NBA talk.
Just one more, quick thing about Payton Pritchard. I just think, no. I think just the reason why people are also like hyped about it and stuff like that is because he had a really good summer league. He averaged like 20 and 10 in the summer league. And
Summer
then
league
he
over?
No, Celtics play in the championship game tomorrow.
Oh my God, let's go.
Oh!
And
Better 18!
this is
I
Payton.
didn't know they had a.
You got this is this is per 48. Hold on a minute. He's averaging. Hold on, 1 second, guys.
This just
Oh,
proves
here we
that
go.
the
Here we
Celtics
go.
have a
Here
lot
we
of
go.
good young players that can't do shit.
In the summer league, he's averaging 29 and 6. I mean, so for him to do that and then just go and do that, it's like he's having a good summer. I think that's what people are hyped up about. That's all I have to
The
say.
summer of pee-pee.
Summer of PP. That's all. That's all. He didn't play the last game because the Celtics and him agreed like he'll only play a certain amount of games for the summer league because he really doesn't need to play. But he's gonna play in the championship game tomorrow. They're gonna bring him back for
Let's
that
go,
one
PP.
game. It'll be a good game.
So like I go beep beep.
PP, fast PP.
Fast pee-pee. Give it.
Hey, PP.
All right. So moving on, we got some weird stories at the end of the show, as we always do.
All right.
Weird shit.
Ohio woman marries man convicted of murdering her brother.
What?
People are weird.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So the story is this. So this woman.
What's going on here?
So I'll
How's
explain.
this guy out of prison?
So I'll explain.
Yeah, that's
so
another thing,
Crystal.
too.
Oh, that's all you gotta say.
Crystal.
She's a crystal.
Yeah, she's a crystal.
Yeah, I
It all makes sense
I could have
now.
told you that. Sounds like a crystal.
I could have had probably 3 guesses. I would have guessed. Her first name there.
So
Oh man.
she married. I don't know how to pronounce it. Teigen or something like that. Crystal Teigen married John Teigen, a 57-year-old man who was found guilty in the 1987 death of her brother Brian McGarry. John reportedly spent 32 years behind bars before a judge threw out his murder conviction back in June after the defense attorney provided new evidence that suggested McGarry killed himself. So the guy wasn't guilty. He was just so her brother actually killed himself. She found out about this in 2016 that the guy wasn't guilty. They started talking from there. You know, she sent letters to him to the guy. You know, they formed a relationship from there. Then once he was released from prison after he was found not guilty, they got married.
I thought you were saying she was sending letters when he was already out of jail. It's like it's 2016, and I'm just texting back and forth.
Yeah, no, he was still in prison.
Postcard.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
well,
kinda-
this is fucking weird.
So I don't know how much information on the story you have. How did he quote unquote kill himself, and then they thought someone killed him?
I was gonna
Is it
say-
like a shot? Like he shot himself, and it looked
leave
like
a note, my dude.
How are they still
Yeah.
looking at the case 32 years later?
Because they're these
good
groups.
defense attorneys.
They're these groups that like
Yeah.
will fight for people if they're not
wrongly convicted.
wrongly convicted.
That's like what was the WNBA player?
Maya Moore.
Maya Moore that did that. Yeah.
Ended up marrying
Got
the
that
guy.
guy. Yeah. Ended up getting married.
So
Yeah, I mean
So-
it makes sense though. Her name's Crystal.
this is what happened. So
Shout out to
McGarry
Crystals.
had lived with the guy's family since the age of 15 and went on to share an apartment with the murderer. On April 1st, 1987, the men returned after a night of partying that consisted of heavy drinking and smoking weed. Shortly after, the 18-year-old McGarry was found dead in his bedroom with a stab wound to his chest and a bullet hole between his eyes.
Oh my. What? Okay.
Wait,
This ain't no
Okay.
suicide. This ain't no suicide.
Now I'm starting to think that maybe this guy did murder him.
I mean-
All right, so okay, so you can't shoot yourself and then stab yourself because if you shoot
Guys,
yourself,
yeah.
you're dead. You can't do that. So you have to stab yourself first and then shoot.
But if
The
you
first
have
one
a
didn't do the
gun
job?
on hand, why are you stabbing yourself first.
Did the stab not do the job?
Yeah, I guess the stab maybe didn't do the job, so he's like,
It's like,
fucking
oh,
shoot
here's my
myself.
gun. Let me
Yeah.
just boom.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like I'd have started that.
Walking in on
fishy.
that. Yeah, that's
That's
sketchy.
fishy.
Yeah.
I don't know about throwing this case out.
You
Yeah.
want to bring it back up?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I mean that might be the first ever suicide
A
via
suicide- stabbing and shotgun. wound.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's insane. Man, that guy really must have wanted to
Yeah.
go out or something like that if he
So-
was doing double duty like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
after a
lady's
hard breakup.
fucking
I mean, listen.
nutbag.
All right, wait. They broke up.
No, after the guy killed himself after a hard breakup. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this
Oh,
this
okay.
lady is an absolute nutbag.
And
Hey.
Keep an eye on her.
Love finds a way.
maybe these two were always meant to be.
Yes.
My
Everything
goodness.
happens for a reason, I guess.
All right.
It's fucked up.
Moving on. Speaking of something, I don't know. That's not a good segue.
Speaking
for
of
this.
everything happens for a reason. I don't know.
23-year-old pig dubbed world's oldest pig by Guinness World Record. This is the
Pig?
pig. Yeah.
23?
23-year-old pig.
Damn, that's a lot of bacon.
Yeah. Baby Jane is the
Wilbur.
pig's name.
Baby Jane?
Baby Jane
Oh, that's good. That's a good name.
has now been declared the oldest pig in captivity ever by Guinness after her age was verified at 23 years and 77 days.
All right. Shout
Hey.
out, Baby Jane.
Good
Fuck,
for the
that's a
pig.
lot of BLTs, baby.
Ain't a
Let's
baby.
What are the-
A
what
lot
are
of
the-
bacon.
You probably can't even eat that pig anymore, right?
Nah.
Too old.
Probably. Meat's not
Spoiled.
good.
It's old bacon.
Rotten
Old
bacon.
bacon.
Yeah.
Good for the pig.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for her.
Yeah. Pigs are sick.
What are
Pigs are sick.
what are pigs'
Reminds me of my animal
lifespan?
fact of the day. Pigs.
How long do
Pigs?
pigs usually live for? If they
Uh,
go to the
we'll
slaughterhouse.
save that for animal fact of the
Yeah,
day.
animal fact of the day.
Animal fact of the day
Oh,
would be pigs.
Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. We have
I've always wanted to learn more about pigs.
Nick, you want to look it up?
Big
Yeah,
wild
sure,
pig problem
let's
down in
do it.
Texas.
We got
really?
pigs.
What's going on in Texas?
The wild like boars down in
Oh my
down in
God.
Texas
Oh, the
like
boars?
run rampant, dude. They have
Yeah.
people like go up in helicopters and just like gun them down because it's like so
Jeez.
bad.
Do you know about the wild boar tweet from like a couple years ago?
I don't think so.
It's this tweet that everyone dunked on. So there was like a conversation about like gun control, whatever, and I gotta find this tweet. Yes. So the tweet was, hold on, I gotta find it. So someone was arguing, about gun control, whatever, and this guy says, legit question for rural Americans: how do I kill the 30 to 50 feral hogs that run into my yards within 3 to 5 minutes while my small kids play? And everyone just dunked on this guy about 30 to 50 feral hogs attacking his children. Because how insane is that?
That is crazy.
But like, imagine that's a thing. Like these feral hogs just fucking run rampant.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You shoot them.
Exactly. All right, Nick, you got some pig facts?
Well, speaking of pigs,
Let's go, baby.
today's Big Nick's animal fact of the week
Let's
is
go.
the pigs.
Let's freaking go.
All right. I got 10 quick facts for you. I'm going to read them all
10?
quickly. Just real quick. This will be quick.
All right.
Pigs are very clean animals,
Yes, sir.
Really?
surprisingly. Pigs can't sweat.
Okay.
Pigs are smarter than your dog.
Yes, they're very.
That's what
Yeah.
it says.
Pigs are wicked clean.
Yeah.
Despite my mother consistently
Makes no
calling
sense.
my bedroom a pig's
Stop.
pigsy growing up, pigs are actually very clean animals. In fact, they're some of the cleanest animals around and refuse to defecate where they sleep and eat if given the choice. Even newborn piglets will leave their sleeping areas to relieve themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, the bar is not high.
Well raised.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Wow,
I can also
it
not
shits
shit
in a
where I sleep.
Different place that he eats.
Just wake
Not
up during
Joey.
wake up
Clean
during a
animal.
nap, just shit, and then
Joey,
go back
Joey
to
can't
bed.
do that, but he's still learning.
He's
Pigs
young.
are smarter than your dog. It's true. Pigs have the intelligence of a human toddler and are ranked as the 5th most intelligent animal in the world. In fact, pigs are more intelligent and trainable than any breed of dog.
Yeah, they're very,
Wow.
very smart animals.
They learn their names in just 2 weeks and come when they are called.
Yeah.
Pigs are even capable of playing video games better than some primates.
It's kind of sad that we eat pigs.
My mind went there too, but the fact that you just laughed is so fucked. Keep it inside you, all right? Keep it to yourself.
It was just
totally missed that.
it was just a quick smirk.
I thought the same exact thing.
I don't know why.
Oh,
I just
man.
look at you and you just look at me, and I was.
Because I knew someone else was going to think that. Zach
It
knows
was just
too.
the
He's
way
smirking
he
over
said
that.
it.
I know.
I was
It was something about the way he said it.
I missed what happened.
When Big Nick said pigs can come when they're called,
I don't know why the first thing that came to my head was that.
Yeah,
and then I
it was
just,
something about the way
looking
you
at
said
you,
it.
and then I just look at Mike a little bit, and he's looking right. I didn't want it. I didn't know if I was the only
Pretty
one.
impressive,
I'm glad I
those
wasn't. Yeah. Learning a lot about
two
these
more. We'll do
pigs.
2 more real quick.
All right. Okay.
Pigs love belly rubs. Social animals, pigs love to use trees to rub and scratch on and enjoy belly rubs from their human caretakers. They even enjoy various enrichment toys and playing with each other. Did I say anything there, Dante?
Oh, man.
I can't look at Mike when we
Mine's
make
straight in
these
the gutter this
small
morning.
references.
Yeah.
Now,
Get your
my
mind out of the
My
gutter.
mind is just stuck there
Yeah,
now.
it's
I
stuck.
can't
Right.
help.
Stuck.
They like
One
to play
last
with
one.
themselves.
Pigs suffer immensely on factory farms. With the world's insatiable appetite for meat, most farm animals are bred and live on factory farms. Mother pigs, for instance, are forced to live in crates so small they can barely turn around or lie down comfortably. Piglets endure brutal mutilations such as tail docking and teeth clipping because the lack of space provided on factory farms leads to increased stress, tension, aggravation, and fighting amongst pigs their own age.
Oh my.
Sorry about it. You taste good.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm eating you up.
It's so sad. They're smarter than dogs. They suffer. It's sad.
Yeah, but
fucked.
I don't give a fuck. They taste good. And
Give me the bacon. I had some this morning. Tastes delicious.
yeah, and there's this there's an issue of them being too many of them in the wild. So I don't really
Well, that's
care.
boars, not captivity.
Yeah, fucking
Captivity.
same shit.
I think there's too many of us.
Sorry.
Okay,
It's,
Zach, that's a little scary, but you're right.
There's too many of us. Keep Zach away from me. All
There's too many humans.
right, there's the animal
I'm
fact
not the
of the
one
week.
killing
We'll wrap
them,
up with
so-
one viewer question. We'll call it quits.
All right.
Call it quits.
Benjamin Brady asks us,
Benjamin Brady. What a fucking name.
BB.
Brady
what is
Bunch.
everyone's favorite musician/band or genre of music?
It's a very,
Okay.
very.
All right. So favorite musician and body music.
So I'll go first. I'd say probably my favorite musician is Kanye. When's he gonna release Donda?
Never.
I need to listen to
Is
Donda.
he still at the fucking stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still there.
He's never gonna release
He's-
it.
I just downloaded one of the Donda leaks yesterday. So
You can download it online.
yeah,
There's,
you can.
Like, you can download the.
I mean, he's
the-
put it out there for everyone.
I'll probably be a lot different than if he ever does put it out, but.
Yeah.
Guy's a fucking nutbag.
And then favorite genre, I don't know. I kind of bleed through 3 genres of like classic rock, indie pop, and rap and hip hop. So kind of like, and then some like folk music too. So I got a wide breadth of music that I listen to.
I fucking love jazz music. I tell you, fucking
you're
low key. I love the jazz.
Yeah.
There's
I love.
I
the
know
jazz.
if you were saying that as a joke or not.
Oh no,
I'd be
I love the
serious.
jazz.
talk to Joey about that.
Makes
I,
a big
lo-
jazz,
I
man.
love the jazz shit, man.
Joey
Love
loves
it.
jazz too. One time
Some
Kendall
smooth jazz.
told Joey, he's like, "You look like you listen to jazz."
And he's like, yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah," but like the way she said it was like an insult.
There's nothing wrong with listening to
The
jazz.
hell's wrong with fucking jazz?
Some,
Little sax on the beach?
some
What, they don't
smooth
fucking
jazz.
play jazz in fucking North Carolina, Kendall?
No, they just
Probably
play
not.
country.
The only music she's ever listened to is country music.
Yep.
Who's Tupac?
She also doesn't know who Giannis was.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched that yesterday. I just don't
We said
think
that
so.
he's 6'11". She go and she like couldn't believe there's anyone in the world that was 6'11".
No,
I was like,
shut up.
I was like, just
Yeah.
watch
Stop.
a basketball game. Just watch any basketball
watch-
game.
You know who Shaq is?
Ooh, that's a
Probably
question.
not. That's a great
She
question.
Kendall,
has
if
to
you're
know.
watching this, do you know who Shaq is?
She has to know who
100%.
Shaq is.
100%.
Well, he's over 7 feet tall.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, to answer your question, Sean, Kendall kind of knows who Giannis is, but not really.
My favorite music, I mean, I listen to like EDM and house the most, mostly Kaga, a little tropical house. And if I'm not listening to that, it's just straight oldies. A lot of classic rock, Stones, big Queen guy, a lot of Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Yeah, I love some late night Joel. Yeah, that's me.
Mix?
Little Bodie mix. Hey.
I think my favorite genre is I would say like hip hop, but I mean like the type of hip hop. Like I like mellow, like chill beats, just like you
I
know.
like my bitch. Hello.
Just King of New York, mellow, just like super laid back, you know, just chilled out music. Favorite musician artist, honestly, R.I.P. probably Mac Miller. He just has like such a just so much. His bodies of work, they're like different than each one. Like he has like a rap album, then like a super chilled out album, and then like just a lot of creative work and stuff like that.
Kids
So-
came out 11 years ago yesterday.
Wow.
Did. Yep, that literally was like 8th grade for me, dude. Like Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, Kid Cudi, and like Lil Wayne was like my middle school.
Oh, old
like,
Kid Cudi was so
I'm
good.
gonna tell you one. Mike's not gonna be surprised by this. I fucking love Barry White.
Barry White.
I love
Nothing
some
wrong
Barry
with some
White.
Barry
There
White,
it is.
baby.
Baby,
I was shocked you
I
didn't say
can't
that
go,
first.
I can't know.
Barry
I
White.
can't get
It's enough of your love, baby.
Can't get enough
I
of
got
your love.
Stain.
That was your.
Ow.
Wasn't that your alarm or your ringtone for a while?
Oh,
Which
so
one?
my alarm for a long time. Oh, yeah.
What was that song? That was your alarm?
Can't get
Between the
enough.
sheets.
Yeah,
of
between
your
the
love.
sheets.
That's
Like
awesome.
this alarm every morning used to be between the sheets.
That's amazing.
What a way to get up in the morning.
That's
Unbelievable.
awesome. Zach, what about you?
Just too
Gotta
fast.
echo Johnny here. You know,
Echo Johnny.
Rock,
Yeah.
indie, and then hip hop are my trio.
Favorite
The
musician.
trio of goods.
Favorite musician? I've been on MF Doom lately.
MF Doom,
Ah,
yeah,
alright.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Damn.
Low key, one of the most under. I mean, I think
I
he's
mean,
one
I
of the
don't
best
think-
rappers ever.
he's
He doesn't get
good.
talked about.
I started
enough,
listening
dude.
to him a couple years ago, like accidentally.
Was this Mac Mill?
MF
No,
Doom.
MF Doom.
He just died
MF who?
You know MF Doom?
recently.
What the
He
hell's
he was
MF?
super underground.
Yeah.
He's from New York, but like his rapping skills, like he has
The
like
villain of rap.
The flows.
Oh my guy's so
Yeah,
good.
this-
I'll show you some MF Doom after this.
just his skill being able to rap. Not even like, you know, like when you rap, like you try to rap like match the last words to make it like, you know, sound good. Like every line, like he
Yeah.
tries to match every single word. Like the wordplay is unbelievable. I watched a video, they were breaking down like one of his songs. Crazy.
When did he die?
He died this year.
He
This
died
damn
October
RIP.
31st, and they didn't announce it until December 31st. It was like the family kept it secret for
Really?
like 2 months.
What happened?
Because he's a very, I think,
He's very
Pills?
private.
they didn't even say.
Oh, he's crazy.
They didn't even
Oh,
say.
Shanta?
Yeah.
I mean, his whole thing.
I know he did himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
really hear much about it. They were quiet about
thought
it
he-
at first. I don't know.
Johnny?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's very
thought
private
I
guy.
didn't think
He always
that
wears a
came out.
mask. You know,
He wore the metal
he had a-
mask.
Yeah, he has a character.
Yeah.
His character is MF Doom.
Yeah.
Is a villain of hip hop. Is kind of his thing. Mad Villainy, great.
Mad
Best
Villainy is one of the
album.
best
All
rap
time.
albums
Yeah.
ever, arguably.
But
yeah.
yeah.
Shout out MF Doom.
All right, that's all the time we got for the show today.
All right.
Nick, you want to hit us with the outro?
Yep. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you put your notifications on so no matter what comes out today, you'll be notified. That's it for today. Maybe we'll have a little bit of a bigger